Today, I'm talking about something that I was kind of on the fence about because I don't want it to sound negative. I want to talk about what not to say because I have learned so much through my journey of cancer, including what not to say because people say a lot of things to cancer patients that may be inappropriate, that may be uncalled for, just off the wall. And I feel like, you know what? Let's just talk about it. Perhaps I miss things that maybe you've heard before. If you're watching this and you're a cancer patient, I would love to hear more about things that you may have heard that aren't covered in this video. So please leave a comment below. I would just love to hear what I missed. So because I try to be positive, and this is something that's really hard for me to talk about and to relay the right way, I brought in a friend who is also a survivor, who's going to help address the response to some of the things that cancer patients hear. So without further ado, here's Veronica. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Seriously? No, I'm not. I actually hate talking about cancer, like all the time. Okay, well, let's get started. Go for it. One of the first things I heard that is 100% inappropriate to ask anyone. I shouldn't have even answered this question, to be honest. They asked me, what's your prognosis? So basically you're asking if I'm going to die and when? Thanks. Didn't even know the answer to that question. So what did I do? I Googled it and I went down that rabbit hole of how long am I going to live? What's the survival rate? Prognosis questions off the table 100%. So this next one I heard a lot, and it's not that there was anything wrong necessarily, but we probably should just refrain from making this comment. I like your wig. Thanks for the reminder that I'm wearing a wig. Appreciate it. So cancer patients hear a lot to stay positive. I mean, that's really hard. I'm a positive person and I feel that way, but when someone has to tell me, it makes me feel like I'm not being positive. But along with that, they will say, everything happens for a reason. Really? So next is something we have probably all said, but I heard it a lot. At least. At least what? I get a free boob job. At least I don't have my period anymore. At least I already have a kid. Oh yeah, because having cancer is so much better. Stop saying at least. It is so insensitive, not just through cancer, but anytime. I agree. When we say the word at least, we are really minimizing what someone is going through and what they're experiencing. It is so insensitive, like she mentioned. If we could just take those words out of our vocabulary and really learn how to empathize with someone, that would have been so much better. So this next one I heard a lot from people in the professional field. What you're experiencing is normal. What about this is normal? None of it. Okay, before I mention this next one, I want you to know I have said this a million times to people, but it wasn't until I had cancer I realized that doesn't even make any sense. You got this. I got what? Cancer? Yeah, you're right, I do. Right, so when people would say that, and I was going through the hardest thing in my life, and I was sick in bed for days from chemo, that saying didn't really connect with me. Like something people say because they don't know what else to say. Even when people would ask me, how are you doing? How do you think I'm doing? That was hard to answer because it was so emotional and so much was wrapped up in how I was really doing. It always just stir up a lot of emotions, especially because having cancer is very traumatic on our bodies and our brains and our mental health. Seriously, I think what would help a lot when you see a cancer patient is just saying something like, it's so good to see you. It's good to see you again. That saying made me feel good. And I believe them that they were happy to see me without even saying anything else. I hope this resonates with some people. I hope you can share this with people as well. I understand you don't know what to say. it's hard to understand what's going through the mind of a cancer patient and how that is being translated to us on that side of cancer. That's it for today. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. See you.